Most of us tend to associate malaria with tropical regions, envisioning humid jungles and equatorial lakes as its breeding grounds. However, the reality is more complex. As of 2017, 87 countries still grapple with ongoing malaria transmission, spanning Southeast Asia, the Eastern Mediterranean, parts of Central and South America, and predominantly Africa, bearing the brunt of its global burden. Surprisingly, historical records reveal a different narrative, one where malaria once plagued the United States and Europe. In the US particularly, this disease wreaked havoc on towns, claiming thousands of lives and profoundly influencing settlement patterns. Yet, today, its eradication is so complete that many are unaware of its past presence. How did malaria flourish in the US, and why did it vanish? More importantly, can the strategies that led to its elimination in the US be replicated elsewhere? To comprehend the spread of malaria in the US, we must delve into the intricate life cycle and behavior of the Plasmodium parasite and its vector, the mosquito. These insights hold the key to unraveling the mysteries of malaria's historical grip on the United States and its subsequent disappearance, offering valuable lessons for combating this ancient scourge of world weedy. Malaria, an ancient enemy of humanity, gradually invaded and dominated the lives of the people in the emerging land, the United States. From ancient centuries, when ships carrying enslaved people from Africa first set foot on American soil, the flow of blood and disease spread like haunting shadows. The folk warning, "Those who seek a swift death, come to Carolina," became a bitter cautionary tale for Europeans seeking a new life in this distant land. The burgeoning new civilization was overshadowed by the darkness of malaria. Areas like Virginia and South Carolina, once hailed as paradises, suddenly turned into realms of mourning. The presence of the disease divided communities, labeling colonies as safe or dangerous. The Caribbeans were seen as hellish, Florida and Carolina as perilous, while the Chesapeake Bay seemed somewhat peaceful. Malaria wasn't just an illness, it was a destiny, shaping settlement and labor patterns in the United States. It molded history, leading to the Civil War and impacting millions of lives. By the 1930s, amidst the Great Depression engulfing the nation, malaria had become an urgent issue, pushing the United States into one of its most daunting challenges yet. In 1933, the number of malaria deaths in the United States reached a new peak, but it also marked the beginning of humanity's triumph over this cruel disease. Under the blazing sun of the American South, malaria left an indelible mark on the nation's development. From the doorways of slave ships to the sprawling meadows of Virginia and South Carolina, the shadow of this disease spread like a merciless slaughter, indifferent to human intervention. The proverb, "Those who seek a swift end, go to Carolina," served not only as a warning, but also as a chilling depiction of suffering and death. The numbers speak for themselves. Millions face the threat of malaria, dividing communities into safe havens and danger zones. During America's greatest crisis, malaria emerged as a relentless foe, causing thousands of hospitalizations and hundreds of thousands of compromised health days. Yet, like unwavering warriors, humanity rose to confront this dreaded enemy. Public works projects were launched, millions were spent, countless acres of swamps were drained, and millions of homes were sprayed. The advent of DDT, a covert weapon, drastically reduced infection rates. And with the establishment of the CDC, a new hope emerged, a lofty goal to eradicate malaria from the nation once and for all. DDT, along with mosquito habitat improvement and preventive medication, has pushed the disease further away from the community. By 1951, malaria was considered completely eradicated from the country. The combination of DDT, environmental improvements, habitat oiling, and preventive medication has yielded remarkable results. However, there are dozens of other factors that have contributed to the elimination of malaria in the United States. Some historians argue that the primary factor in this battle was the migration of the population away from rural areas, while others believe that improvements in disease education and overall economic conditions also played crucial roles. Some even attribute a major drought to the disappearance of malaria. The fight against the disease has been diverse and uncertain, making it challenging for scientists to apply these results to other regions of the world. However, the combination of various measures has produced significant effectiveness, from improving mosquito habitats to providing education and enhancing economic conditions. Each method has contributed to ending this epidemic, creating a united and determined battle against an adversary that knows no race, age, or social status.